really good and I got a juicy answer. It's from Rebecca, and she asks, what questions do you have to find new clients or expand your reach? Okay, so this is a very common desire because once we've figured out who we help and the problem that we solve, and that we want to be an empath entrepreneur and we want to share our light with the world, then you're like, wait, where are all the people? How am I going to get people to hire me? Where's my community? How do I find them? And I've been there and I've kind of banged my head up against the wall a couple times and been like, where are the people? Where are all these empath entrepreneurs who I know I can help, but I'm just not connected to yet? So here are a couple tips for you, Rebecca. Number one is just to show up in your most powerful, potent energy online. So this live stream is an example. When I just show up and I pour out this value to you and I answer your question and I share my heart and I hold this energetic container for all of you to be listening and tuning in, and I just show up in my power and my potency, that in itself is going to be magnetic to your ideal client. Even if they're not listening to the live stream, but somebody else tunes in and goes, wow, that was a really interesting answer, or that was really inspiring, and then they share it or they tell their friends about it, that's going to have a ripple effect. So show up as if you're speaking to that person that you want to help, that the new clients, the expansion of your reach that you were talking about in your question. Speak as if you're already speaking to them, girl. Speak as if they are right there, or there's this one person that you're talking to that you're just deeply connected to. Like, I'm connecting into your energy right now. I am tuning into that, and I am showing up and giving the best guidance I can in a live stream to answer your question. So just show up in your power, show up in your authenticity. That's going to have a natural ripple effect. It's going to be, I think of it like a magnet. It's going to be magnetic to the people who are craving more of you. And the more you are clear as well in that message and who you help, the more they're going to easily find you and know you are for them. Number two is more energetic client attraction. So some things that would fall into the category of this to expand your reach, expand your clientele, is working on your own energy. I have a client attraction meditation that I do. It's part of a course that I have on my website called the Lightworkers Library that has a bunch of meditations for lightworkers in general. And I do meditations to call in these people, to shine my light outward, to use my aura as a marketing tool. There's also some amazing Kundalini Kriyas that you can do in order to create more space in your container for people to enter and to want to say yes to you. So think about what is the energy that you're vibrating at, and what is the think about it. I think about it as a spaceship because it's fun and it's easy for me to think of things in a visual way. So I think, okay, I'm saying I want new clients and I want to expand my reach, but on this spaceship that's about to lift off, are there actually any open seats? Or are they already full? Because I'm already stressed, I'm tired, I'm fatigued, I already have a lot of clients, I'm already busy. Or is there space on the spaceship for 100 more people to jump on because that feels easy and fluid for you? So in this second tip around energetic client attraction, it's all about your energy and where there may be resistance versus where you want your light to shine brighter so that people can find you. All right. And again, meditation, Kundalini Kriyas are like some great ways to tap into that. Number three is to debunk and or right? Any thoughts that may be like self-sabotaging here. So again, consciously your mind says, I want more clients. I want to expand my reach. I want to freaking blow up on social media. Bring it on, universe. I'm ready for you. But if unconsciously or subconsciously, there's actually an underlying commitment to staying small, to not shining bright, to holy crap, if I got 100,000 more followers tomorrow, that would freak me out. That would be like earth-shattering. It would be uprooting. It would be some sort of negative consequence that isn't as obvious, because the conscious mind again goes, I want more. Bring in more people to me, universe, spirit, angels. But underneath that, there may be a commitment to something else that is in contradiction to it, or there may be a belief around what's really capable, what you're capable of, or what's possible for you. How fast can you grow? Oh, there's no way I can get 100,000 followers tomorrow. I just don't believe that that's possible. Well, if you don't believe that's possible, then it's not going to happen. So can you either bring the goal down to something that feels more realistic, or can you shatter the ceiling, I just got a phone call. The energetic maximum at which you are holding right now of what you think you can hold, like the spaceship that has the seats that's already full. We can think of this as energetic ceilings, minimums, and maximums in our life as well. And if there's a belief that you can't go higher, then you're going to stay in that zone of comfort, versus when you push out of that energetic maximum, that's when you start to see these quantum leaps and these coaches who like blow up and have these crazy leaps forward in their business. It's because of rewiring in their subconscious. It's because of an energetic restructuring. So number 3 would be to debunk any lies, any non-truths, and to rewire thoughts that aren't serving you, so that you also believe and can hold the space for this to happen in your life. And then number 4 is probably where you thought I might be going with my answer, which is bring in the strategy and the more tangible. So collaboration is a really great way to do this. Pitching yourself to be on podcasts. Do you have a powerful story? Can you curate and get really good at telling a part of your story as a powerful story that is captivating and interesting, and that you share the value, and you get really great at being interviewed and doing that in a way that people are going to want to come over and convert to your community and be in your space as well. So collaboration is a great strategy, like being on podcasts and pitching yourself, or having somebody pitch you to be on a podcast. It's also really powerful to be repurposing content. So show up like this video that I'm doing right now. This is a Facebook Live. A Facebook Live inside of my private Facebook group, the Uncensored Empath Community. It is also going to be edited and added to YouTube. It is also going to be not edited, and the raw video is just going to be thrown onto my IGTV on Instagram. So I'm using this video in 3 ways, and really I could use it in more ways. I could have my assistant go through this video and make a post on these 4 things I'm telling you about right now, and that could end up being a blog post too. So repurpose yourself like crazy. This actually, there is a 5th place. It's also going to be a video that gets uploaded to Pinterest. So it's going to have a whole freaking life in all these different directions and angles. So my 5-10 minutes I might be spending right now is going to have that ripple effect, and it's going to let me be seen in more areas. So number 4 is all about using the strategy to be seen, to collaborate, to get visible in front of audiences that aren't just your current audience. Okay? That's a lot to work on. Go get started, girlfriend. Be the energetic match for this. Ditch the stuff that's in the way, especially in the subconscious mind. Show up powerfully, and then implement the strategy.